Hi, I'm the weird guy. With crazy DMT story. If you haven't watched that video, you need to stop this video right now and go watch that one. Okay, so after I smoked that DMT, first thing I was gonna do was go to my special spot and meditate and eat some mushrooms and try to figure out what the fuck just happened with that DMT trip. So ate the mushrooms as I was like walking around. They're kind of kicking in. I noticed my trip was way different than it usually is. Yep, way different. Like that Space Invader, like kind of shape, square pattern was in areas of my vision where there was motion, like for example, like the rapids, or like when the wind would blow through the trees, the leaves. They would do this like on or off, like binary, like square Space Invader looking uh, thing. And also, I was noticing uh, my vision kind of looked like Aztec or Mayan. Like I had those swirl things, like I described in that first video, like where I would normally see like certain fractals. Uh, I was seeing that kind of stuff. Like everything just kind of had like an Aztec or Mayan look to it, right? Uh, so that's as it was kicking in, right? So I go to my spot and I'm meditating and I connect source, connect to connecting very well that day. And when I'm done with my meditation, I decided to get up and walk up the hill and take a little break. I sat down and I looked down at the rock and I see this snake, this beautiful pink and blue, like holographic snake, and it's got like a fruit, and it presents me the fruit. And as soon as that happens, there's like this download, I guess is how you would describe it. If you ever seen that movie 2001: A Space Odyssey, there's Dave. He's going through the thing. I forgot what they call him. And there's like the visions like this, and there's like these squares that are coming at him and stuff. It was like that. It was just like, but instantaneous. And then after that, I see this giant Mayan, Aztec, I don't know really the difference. Um, this pyramid, and it's like pink and red, shooting lights up into the air. And this is very atypical for me to have something like this happen visually. Watch the first video, makes more sense. So, so I'm like, what the fuck, right? And I go up the hill to kind of ponder on that, right? And I mean, life's good. I mean, that was wild, right? Life's good. I'm looking around. Everyone's happy. I'm chilling, and there was like this instantaneous like thought like pure thought. It just hit me like lightning. Wasn't a voice. Wasn't a voice. It was just this pure thought that was. That sounds crazy. God is gonna show me a miracle on the rock, and all I have to do is meditate on the rock. So as soon as that uh, thought hit me, all my visuals changed immediately to pure esoteric sacred geometry or esoteric symbols everywhere in nature. Um, I'm not hallucinating. Like, for example, like a specific tone of like green leaf would only that tone would like outline a esoteric symbol, or like the gravel, like a certain just tone of gray would line up perfectly, and they were everywhere. All these esoteric symbols everywhere, just perfect, perfect. But I wasn't hallucinating; they were already there. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I have to gather myself and go in the bathroom, take a leak. And when I'm in the bathroom, even like the stains on the walls, everything, all the gravel, everything, perfect esoteric symbols. Primarily, one being is the hexagram, um, and like uh, triangle, like with the dot, like Trinity, pentagram. Here's some of the ones like I can remember. I jotted down like the little symbols. If you can see them, like, and I wasn't hallucinating; they were already there. I'm sure I would have to be tripping to see them or in that certain state. But yeah, they were everywhere, everywhere. Primarily the hexagram and the pentagram pointing upwards, and that I don't know if I drew it right. It's something kind of like that, right? Um, everywhere. It's crazy. So what happened then after that? Okay. Oh yeah, this is like so overwhelming, right? So I take a piss, right? I go outside the bathroom, and I immediately just sit down right outside of the bathroom and I start meditating. Um, and, when I meditate, I get like really calm and like I connected to source like immediately. And I almost fell asleep because I was like in such a meditative trance, I guess, to describe it. And then all of a sudden, like, my spidey senses, I don't know how to describe it, but like danger, just like lightning. And I open my eyes, I look to the right, and there's a cop like staring right at me. So got up, walked around the park a little bit, threw my mushrooms in that trash can, and then I wanted to connect the source, and like I was so overwhelmed, I didn't know what to do, so I just got down on my hands and knees and just like prayed like a Muslim, And I'm sure if anyone was watching, I'm sure I wasn't even like pointing the right direction, so they're probably wondering what the fuck is this guy doing. I didn't know what I was doing; it just seemed natural, and I just did it, and I connected to source. And while I was doing that, I don't know if this was my ego or what, but I was told, about the rock and the miracle and everything, that to come back in a week, I needed to like prepare myself mentally. I needed to stay like in a meditative state. I needed to not take mushrooms that whole week. have a good diet and be a good boy, and which I did, and to be back in a week at 11 o'clock on that rock. And there'll be all sorts of forces working against me on that. I think maybe that's where I'll end the story. I mean, just kind of, that was just the one day. That was April 9th, 2025. I smoked the DMT on April 4th, 2025. Okay, so all that shit happened. Yeah, praying on the ground like that. Told to prepare. Yeah, prepare for the miracle. The miracle. Fucking miracle. What the fuck, right? Yeah, okay. That sounds crazy, right? So that was April 9th. And yep, I'll see you on the next video. Humans of the Earth. We are all one. Love one another.